I had read that you had said the Brockmire character was kind of a combo of all 70s baseball announcers, right? So can you just take us through how you envisioned this character and how you came up with the voice? I know obviously you're a talented voice actor, but give us a little idea about that.
Well, the Brockmire voice is this voice right here. Is the voice that I remember listening to, and especially 1970s broadcasts. It was like every announcer sounded like this. And I called it the generic baseball announcer voice of the 1970s. And the weird thing is that when I met Bob Costas, he loves the show. And he said, "You're doing the generic baseball announcer voice of the 1970s." And I said, "Bob, that's exactly how I think of it." And that's exactly right. And this voice also, if you go back then, it sold you everything on television, like the Ginsu knife or, Popeil's Kitchen Magician. It was always this guy telling you about it. And I always wondered if guys like that sounded like that at home. Like, do they come home and go, "Honey, what is for dinner tonight? I look forward to a spirited session of lovemaking as well. So let's get that going."
He's like a method announcer.
Exactly. So that was basically how we started the Brockmire premise. Then it was kind of fun to imagine if those guys got really wasted and drunk, would they still sound like that? And Brockmire does. We went from there.
All right, Hank, let me ask you this. So you brought it up, grew up, a Mets fan in Queens. I saw you.
Oh, I apologize for that.
Back in the day. Done so less.
I apologize for killing your Mets, boy. Ooh, I'm sorry about that.
I remember you. I'm sure I screamed horrible things at you many a time. I know I did, in fact. There's certain guys you really hate as Mets fans. Definitely made that list, my friend. I mean, you're not quite Utley level of hate. That way. But you're in there. You're in the hall. You're in the hall. For sure.
I appreciate it.
You're in the mix. So how are the Mets going to get back on top, Hank? Very, very important question. And I know you have the answer to this.
Well, you want me to answer seriously or jokingly?
Probably jokingly is best for all of us.
I'll get into it. How are the Mets getting? Look, let's be positive, shall we?
Okay.
We got a core of very exciting young players that really are. I mean, last season was frustrating, as many Mets seasons are, but it was an exciting one. It was a fun one, more than most. Not only because of Pete Alonso, but in great part. And for a Met fan to say that they have a definite chance of getting back to really competitive, that's about as much as a Met fan will give you. That's like a hugely optimistic thing for a Met fan to say.
Well, I think that's going to be as well as you can put it. And listen,
Kevin, you know better than I. You're the one who had to sit every season.
Yeah, you were there.
Listen,
KP.
I mean, even I could at least tape it and fast forward and go, "Oh my God, look at this," and just like fast forward. You couldn't fast forward anything, man.
I really used to make fun of Mets fans. It's like, you guys are going to mess this game up, right? And they don't say that, D-Train. I said, it's going to turn around the 7th or 8th inning. So you guys might want to get to your cars early and just listen to the radio, but enjoy that pain and misery. Hey, but I love Mets fans.
You learn to be positive after all. As you know, you learn to be positive after all those years.
You guys do. I feel like I'm more the prototype Met fan. I see gloom and doom, not just with the Mets, but now with everything. It's colored my whole view of life.
It's taking over, bro.
I'm not kidding at all. Like like in show business, like, I'm like, oh, well, that's it. This project's never going to go. Like, why are you so negative? I'm like, because I'm a Mets fan. That's why. I've been trained.
For the best access, perspective, and personalities in all of sports, follow us at Fox Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.